What is going on, Teemo Nation? It is your boy TJ, the Jarhead Entrepreneur, coming back at you with another lunchtime live. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon? Hope everybody's week so far has gotten off to a bang. I know mine has. I'm trying to recover from that mini vacation and trip to New Orleans and get back in the groove, back in the grind, back focused on doing some stuff and just running around with a chicken head cut off because I've got so many things planned and going on that I'm trying to get everything accomplished as soon as I can. So, as well as pop into people's live streams and do what I do on a daily basis. So, hope everybody is going well. I'm so unprepared. Look, my notebook is blank, so I'm going to be writing it down as I think of some stuff. But I do have some things to talk about tonight. Talk about today in regards to tonight, which is my very first auction that I'm going to be hosting. As of right now, I have Adam Adam Hartman is going to be selling things on my live tonight. If you guys are out there and still on the fence and want to know more information, you can shoot me an email at thejarheadentrepreneur@gmail.com. I will pop the my email address into the chat right now. There is my email address. I can give you more information. It's still not too late. I'm taking people, as many people as I can. We're going to do big things. I got some giveaways to go. I'm going to show some of those here today to give you guys like a preview. I'm also going to be giving away some cold, hard cash. What's going on, Steven the Reseller? Appreciate you being here, brother. Hope all is well. So I've been running around. Like I said, I had to go do a couple errands this morning, run to Walmart and get a couple things, but definitely excited for tonight. Don't know what to expect, but we're going to expect the unexpected and we're going to roll with it. I've been doing some preparation behind the scenes and hopefully it'll grow and it'll catch on. If you guys don't already know, what I'm doing is I am hosting a live auction for people to sell their stuff. It doesn't matter what you're selling. As long as it's legal to sell, I don't care. If you've got adult toys, you've got whatever, and you want a platform to sell it live, come on in. So definitely even as far as once the show starts, if I get some people that are in there wanting to know, I can shoot them behind the scenes, get the information from them that I need, i.e. because I need to know how they want to get paid. So that's a big key is why I need you guys to email me because I am setting up banners. I can show you right here. Like I have a banner set up for Adam. So when Adam is up selling, he'll have a ticker going with his PayPal account on it. So I do need that information so that I can run the auction. I'm going to be running the auction from the chat. I'm going to be behind the scenes. You'll be able to hear my voice as well when they're on screen, but the reseller is going to have the platform up front by themselves. They'll be large just like this, or they might be one off. I might be in the corner and then on the next screen, but that'll be it. All the other resellers that I have or people that are wanting to auction things off are going to be in the background chilling, doing whatever they want to do. They're not going to be on camera until their time goes around. Depending on how many people I have, like as of right now, I just have Adam. So Adam, I'm going to have him sell 4 or 5 items, and then I'll pop in and take a break. And that's where I come in is I'm going to be giving stuff away. I'm going to be doing giveaways for prizes and stuff. You do not have to be a buyer to win. All you got to do is present because I'm not doing a drawing with names. So you're going to have to be there to pick a number that's going to be popped up on a wheel. Here, I'll give you all a preview of what I've got. I'm not going to give you all the bells and whistles just because I like to surprise some stuff. Keep some stuff as a surprise for those that pop on the stream. But let me share my screen over here real quick. But I do have some wheels set up. So I do have a number wheel right there. As of right now, I'm not expecting to have more than 50. I would love to have more than 50 in the chat, but I know how things get. They take traction. They got to get going. So you do have to be present to win a prize, but you don't have to be a buyer. You just have to be there to hang out and have fun. So I've got a wheel. Let me give you all another sneak peek. Okay, this is the number wheel. Okay, this is the wheel I'm about to show y'all is a prize wheel, and this prize wheel can be changed dictating on how many people we get in the live streams each week. So y'all see that I'm gonna be giving away cold hard cash. So the more people we got, the more of those $5 spots get popped out of there, or the more money we get. So as the stream grows, I'm going to be giving away some money at some point during the night. So don't know when that money wheel is going to come into play, but you definitely, all you got to do is be present to win. You don't have to be have bought anything or anything like that. So it's just a fun way for me to give back. And all right, Steve's got a question. How do I price my sport cards? Okay. You got to look at, I use eBay. I'm not going to lie. I use eBay pretty much. I don't say solely, but solely. I look at eBay comp solds because I don't sell them on Facebook. I don't sell them on anywhere else. I'm in a bunch of sport card Facebook groups, but I've just seen too many things in those groups as far as people getting scammed or whatnot. I'm in there strictly to see what's popping off, what people are looking for. If somebody's looking for something for me and I have it listed, I literally take my eBay listing and I throw it in there and we can talk through eBay. That just protects me and it protects them as well. But use your eBay sold comps. But at the end of the day, Stephen, the way I look at things, okay, a card's only worth what the next person you can get to buy it is going to buy it for. So I'll look at the sold comps and then I try to, just have an idea of what I want, for that card. Let me see if I've got some. I moved stuff around because of the auction tonight, so I've got some stuff like this card isn't for sale, but this is an immaculate CD Lamb RPA that I pulled. I actually pulled this out of a break, and then I had to send it in. But this card's only worth what I can get the next person to buy it for. So I take those prices and I look at them. Here, I got some that I haven't listed yet, but here's some. This right here, this Gridiron Kings Patrick Mahomes. Okay. I kind of look at what it's going for, and then I throw a price up there. But I also leave. Sometimes I price them a little higher, and I put best offer on there because that leaves some wiggle room. But I don't try to get top dollar for the cards by any means. I don't sell any graded cards. I haven't dealt with any graded cards. I only own one graded card in my entire collection, and that's because I bought it at a steal of a deal a couple years ago. In fact, I moved it. See, I don't even know where it's at. And that is a Luka Doncic PSA 9 tricolor from Select. I bought it for $25 along with like 4 or 5 other Lukas when he first came out, during his rookie season, before he really started taking off. And that card now is worth I've seen it selling anywhere from $1,250 to $1,800. So some of it is timing. Some of it is timing because the market fluctuates based on whatever's going on. Like off-season basketball prices are going to drop a little bit, but they'll go back up. So sometimes you might want to wait on it a little bit. Treasure Nori, how are you doing? Secrets of Wonderlust Reselling, what's going on? Harry Humstone, what is going on? Appreciate you being here. I'm just kind of talking about auction stuff because that is my big thing going tonight. But yeah, definitely, Steven, if you hit me up offline, hit me up on Instagram, shoot me an email. I definitely talk with you. Hit me up on Facebook if you're on if you're a friend on Facebook. Definitely can. I'll definitely chit chat with you and go more in detail and help you out in any way I can. But like I said, it's just kind of sport cards are kind of hit or miss as far as value. And I'll tell you right now, I got. And here's why. Okay, I sold a Luka Doncic out of 50 Prism. It was out of a box of Prism Fast Break. I have the video on my channel where I opened it up, and it's also sitting in the back. I sold that card for $400, $400 ungraded. I literally out of the pack into a card holder. That card graded has sold for over $20,000. Yeah. So timing, I mean, sometimes you got to hold. That gave me a little hesitation with selling rookies first year ever again. Certain ones I will, because you can kind of, if you're watching sports enough, you can kind of see, but people do weird things. People buy weird things. But so, it's a timing thing sometimes. Two Hip Chicks, what is going on? I'm doing all right. Hanging out here on this beautiful Wednesday, talking about tonight's auction. Hopefully, it goes off without a hitch. Right now, I've got one seller, Adam Hartman, is going to be on here selling his stuff. So, like I said earlier, anybody that's out there that wants to sell their stuff is more than welcome to come. Just shoot me an email. And yeah, exactly. You got to know when to hold. And sometimes you don't know when to hold. It's like the sport card can be just like the stock market, guys. You don't know when to hold AMC. You don't know when it's going to pop off. Lucky I've got 100 shares of AMC that I bought for $8.27 a share, and I'm up pretty good right now. So you just never know. Like, you never know who to hold on to and who not to. I rip sport cards for fun. I love doing it. I love opening packs. I did it as a kid. I did it in high school. My daughter found my live stream. Colby Cheese, what's going on, baby girl? At least you're watching something. You know how long it's taking me to get her to watch something? I can't get her to watch any of my videos and give me watch time or something, or to tell her friends to watch my stuff. But she popped into my live. She found me on my live stream. So at least she's supporting now. Probably because I started her a cupcake business and got her first order. So it's probably why she's, here. But hey, that's all right, Harry. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, Secrets of Wonderland. Yeah, see what I mean? Now she heard me say that. Now she's knocking on. She's in her room and she's knocking on the wall, because her room is on the backside of ours. So she's knocking on the wall. Colby, you see that? They love your cupcakes. But yeah. So the auction tonight. Like I said, I'm trying to give a platform for people that can just come in and focus on selling. They don't have to worry about the chat. They don't have to worry about who purchased something. I mean, they do need to worry about who purchased it, but I'm there to handle all that. I'm going to be the one, seeing what it sells for, getting the auction and keeping the auction going as far as the bids and stuff. And then, the more people I have on the auction, if I can get 3 or 4 people, they can rotate and take a break. So they'll come up, do 2 or 3 items, and then they can go get a drink some Dr. Pepper, get a bottle of water. They can get something to eat. They can go to the bathroom and not having to okay, I'm sorry, Steven. Let me see. Let me shoot you. Let me put I'll put you shoot me an email right here and give me your information. Hold on. Let me drop that link again. Yeah, shoot me an email and then give me your Facebook name or what have you, or Instagram. I'm on Instagram at the same thing, the Jarhead Entrepreneur, all one word. So you can find me on there as well. Let me see. Here's my social media. I'm also on Twitter. There's my social media as well. There's my Instagram handle and my Twitter handle. That's where Timo Nation comes from right there. There's my Twitter handle. I couldn't fit in the jarheadentrepreneur.com, but you'll see my logo and stuff everywhere. But the idea behind it was, to kind of bring drive traffic. I don't plan on selling stuff. I plan on giving stuff away. And I've got some cool stuff for day one to give away. I've got some water bottles. This one, they're brand new. They do have a straw that pops out. They're metal. This one has got a watermelon print. It is like some summer colors, has a pop top on it. I've got 4 different ones. I've got the watermelon one. We've got this teal ombre one. I've got this beautiful, awesome tie-dye rainbow one. We've got another ombre one, which is blue. I've got some coaster sets. This one says Home of the Brave. This one says Party in the USA. This one says All You Need Is Love and the Lake. I know Johnny would love that one. This one says Vacay Mode. Also have a pack of beaver nuggets. I have 5 of these. I'm going to give away one of these tonight. I have this red, white, and blue salt and pepper shaker. And then let me show. Then we have this cold hard cash. Cold hard cash up to $25 or up to $20. Tonight's up to $20. Depending on tonight's success in the stream, that'll go up as we go along. So the more people we get in there, the more people that are watching, the more money I'm going to give away. That's just what I'm about. So those are some of the prizes that are going to be given away tonight. The prizes are going to vary each week. You do not have to purchase anything you just have to be there, because they are going to be something. I'm going to have a wheel. You're just going to pick a number. Whoever's closest to the wheel without going over is going to win whatever that prize is at that time. So you just have to be present to win. Like I said, it's going to give people, hello, Ella, how are you doing? Ella is going to be on next week's auction. She has messaged me, and I've got her down for the 16th. So if you guys have not seen Ella on a live stream, it's going to be a good time to begin with, regardless of how the auction is going. So Ella is saying hi to Kobe Cheese. That Kobe Cheese is my daughter, Ella, just so in case you didn't know. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but when we are going to possibly get her one started with her cupcake business after we get going. Right now we're focusing on the recipes, the recipes for the cupcakes themselves, as well as the buttercream frosting and the different flavors we're working on, and then we will work on the social media aspect of YouTube. I will have her get her started on an Instagram so she can take pictures and stuff like that. What is going on, Flippin' Flamingo? How are you doing, Renee? It was nice to meet you. Hope everybody got back safely. Everybody's good and relaxed now, or trying to recover. I know I'm still hanging in there, but we're making it happen. See, look, I can't. I'm trying to give stuff away, and my daughter's asked for a water bottle. No, Colby, you have to come to live stream. Maybe you can win one. But that's what we're going to get started tonight. Like I said, tonight I have other stuff to give away. I do have this sign, which is made by DC Sales. I purchased it off of Johnny's Hollow Dollar in support. I already have one, so this will be given away at some point. Good deal. I definitely will put her. I will get her up on Pinterest as well. Definitely. I said I want to get her. I said we're kind of limited with the cottage rules, the cottage laws. Unfortunately, she can only sell in the state of Texas. So she can sell online, but she can only sell like in the state of Texas. But there's ways around that. We can work something out, because I know some people reach out to me and they want some. We can work something out. They can be purchased for me, and I'll ship them. So that way we stay under the cottage laws. But it's just they just have some laws because it's done in a home bakery. There's certain labels that have to be on. We can't ship. We're not supposed to ship anything. They're supposed to be delivered. So even if we sell them in the state of Texas, they're supposed to be hand delivered. So we just got to stay within the laws, because there's no business license or anything that she has to have, which is awesome. She doesn't have to have that. There's certain goods that can be made in a home, but you just have to have a certain label. So Fat Boy is her hamster. So we have Fat Boy the hamster, and we have Bastard the bass. There you go. You can buy the box, and the cupcakes are free. There's gray areas around anything. We can buy empty cup holders. I like the way you're thinking. But yeah, so tonight's auction, like I said, got some things planned. It's going to have fun. I want it to be an upbeat atmosphere. Like I said, the more sellers we get, the better flow it goes. And I said, some weeks we might have 2, some weeks we'll have 4. StreamYard will let me fit 10 at a time. But like I said, they don't have to stay. There's no time limit that I'm setting for it. We're going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern time every Wednesday. And we're going to go. As long as I've got people selling stuff and I got people in the chat that are wanting to buy, we're going to stay going all night. It doesn't matter to me. I've already talked to the wife, let her know that, right now, this week we're in the bedroom. We're in my bedroom still. Hopefully by next week, I'll have some stuff set up in the other office and be able to possibly take it over there. Then my wife can have bedroom back. But for right now, I'm gonna be right here. But like I said, no time frame. I'm not going to set it from like 8 to 10. So, if you're wanting to sell, just reach out to me. Hit me up via email at thejarheadentrepreneur.com. I'm going to drop that link again, just so I can get some basic information from you as far as like how you're going to do your payment. Are you invoicing? Are you, or do you want Venmo, Cash App? I just need to know that information so that I can make a banner like this one I have for Adam that'll tick across whenever that seller is up. Like I said, I'm going to be running the chat, so you don't have to. The sellers aren't going to have to focus on the chat and selling and writing who got what down. I'm going to be keeping tabs on that as well. So I'm going to have a spreadsheet set up. I'm going to print it off, and then that way I can put the items down as well as we're listening to them, and I can kind of help keep track. I can be the link between the buyer and the seller. If there's some issues with communication, whatnot, I have no problems, email me and I'll try to get a hold of that person or whatnot. But the other thing behind it is if I can bring 4 or 5 sellers together, that's 4 or 5 communities that if we're all marketing, I will have the link to the auction up every Sunday night. Every Sunday I do all my live stream. I set them up for the week so that they're on my YouTube page. So when you go to my YouTube page, the first thing you're going to see is upcoming live streams, and all those will be there. So that way, those people that are going to be on the auction can go ahead and push that information out as well. So like Adam can take that and he can push that link out to people that are following him, put it on his social media. If I got 4 or 5 people putting that, eventually it'll gain traction and we'll get some people in here and we'll have some fun. So it's all about having fun, giving people a place to buy and sell. As resellers, I've seen some awesome auctions where people can get stuff to resell. They can get bulk t-shirt lots or bulk items, toys or whatnot, for a really decent price. And then there's still money for them to flip them and resell. So it doesn't have to just be people that are buying stuff for personal use. I personally bought some stuff that's up on this top shelf. I've got a box of comic books that I bought from somebody. And I purchased, I think it was 25 comic books for $150. And there's plenty of room. Some of those comic books were going for $50 to $60 a piece individually. I'm going to send them off to get graded, so they're going to be worth even more. So there's just trying to create an opportunity for people to buy and sell, people to come out, hang out on mid during the week, and then Ella tell you she buys a lot to sell. I tell you what, I learned on Johnny's channel this morning. I knew about Goodwill's like auctions, but I didn't know about them the way I learned from Hip Flippin' Mama this morning. I went after that show, and I just happened to have one of the local Goodwills. Texas has like 10 of them that have the online auctions, but I have one in Fort Worth that's 22 minutes for me. I put bids on a bunch of stuff today that end in the next couple of days. There's my wife. So my wife and my daughter in my live streams. There is my wife. Honey Boo Boo is my nickname. Well, that's actually her nickname, but we call each other that. So, so, bringing the community together, I'm all about giving people an opportunity to market themselves, to share links, etc. So, matter of fact, let me make sure. I'm just going to go through my chat real quick, make sure anybody that needs a wrench has got one. My wife wouldn't know what to do with a wrench if she had it. 2 Hip Chicks, let me give you one since you are in here. Steven's got one. Harry Humstone, I'm going to give you one as well. So like I said, at any time, any of my live streams, I'm all about it. The only thing I'm going to do is, and I'll cover this in the auction, is while an item's being auctioned, I just request that no links are dropped just so we don't lose the chat. If that makes any sense, that way we don't lose the chat. And I'll explain all that in there. I've been going to a lot of auctions over the last few weeks and taking bits and pieces. Rhonda, if you're watching or you're listening, she has some awesome things when she auctioneers some things that she pops up. I just copied them. I copied and pasted them, and I'll make them my own for the auctions so that they just help the auction flow better. But, I just been learning things. I'm no professional auctioneer by any means. I can, I can sell stuff and I can buy stuff all day long. So I just been kind of learning how people do things and how to take things and make them flow. And hopefully, tonight I'm expecting hiccups a little bit. I'm expecting something to go wrong, but I'll learn from it and we'll just make the next one better. And as it grows, I can promise you that the stuff I give away is just going to get even better. That's the whole goal. And eventually I might resell at my own auctions. But right now, I just want to give other people the opportunity to do that, to sell, that may be on the fence of whether they want to sell online or, have watched other people, do them and just don't know if they can do it themselves and running the auction and the chat and stuff. So that's exactly the whole driving reason behind it. I just want to be here in the back scenes, running chat, dropping links and helping people make money. That's the whole goal. I'll gain watch hours from it, and that's my biggest take from it. And I'm good with that. If I can help others that give them a platform to sell, bring some people together. If we can bring 5-6 communities of people together, we could do some big things. And then other people that have auctions, now this is another place for you to advertise your auction. If you got another auction, by all means, drop those links in any of my live streams so that we can push them out. Because like I said, you'll see me pop in there. If I'm subscribed to that channel and I see the notification pop up, I pop in there. Even if I'm not going to buy something, I'll pop in there. Because you never know what you're going to find, never going to go what you're going to learn. And that's what for me, that's what I'm all about, is learning. There you go. Steven's dropping his link tree. Boom. That's it. I'm all about that. So if you guys want to meet Steven the Reseller, you can hit up his link and find out what he's got going on. There you go. He's got a podcast. Looks like he sells Avon. Yep, he's an Avon seller. He's got his Cash App. That's smart. Got his Cash App in his link. I need to add mine. He's got his channel in there. He's got his Facebook, so you can find him on Facebook. Bam. It's got it going on. See, that's the way to do it. I need to redo my link tree. I have most of my links in my link tree, but there's a few things that I don't have in my link tree that I want. I like to do it like every week, just set up my live streams for the week so that people can click on them as well. And then that'll take them to the link. And then the only problem is you got to go back and redo that link every week, but that's fine. I can just put that into my Sunday routine. I use Sundays as kind of like my planning day for the week. So that's a little tip I got for y'all. If that's a day where all I have live stream wise is I have my lottery scratching. For those that don't know, I do scratch lottery tickets. These are some that are going to be scratched this week, including 3 more of my favorite $50 tickets. So Sunday is my day that I get up, I get my coffee, and then I start doing all my planning. I use the same thumbnails for my live streams. Like for this live stream, I have one thumbnail, and then I have one thumbnail for my Saturday Night Live, and I have one thumbnail that I use for my lottery scratching on Sundays. So it's pretty easy. All I got to do is go into StreamYard, set it up, copy, paste everything. Crystal, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Speaking of auctions, there's another person right there. If you guys don't know, Rosie's Closet, a.k.a. Crystal, she does a Tuesday and Thursday auction. So you guys will see me pop up when I see her link pop. I will post it when she goes live onto my community page, and I'll blast it all over to Facebook. So go show support. This right here came from her, my Dale Earnhardt poster that will be finally moving out of the bedroom into my office once we get the office reset back up. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just help people out, help as I get things going and traction wise with my t-shirt business, my crafting business, stuff like that. And that's, as I said, it's all about growth and it's all about networking. The one person that you guys can depend on 100% is yourself. So, you got to get out there and you got to do the work. You got to grind. You got to be out there putting your name out there. It's not, you see it a lot of times. If you get in some of the bigger live streams, people will pop in there, just say, hey, they'll say I need some subscribers, and they leave. Like, that's not the way I would do it. Like, get in there, interact with the people. I drop hints that I do stuff similar to them. If you're allowed to drop links, by all means, you drop the links. And it just, but you get in there and you interact with people that are in the same niche, the same community, the same, for reselling, the reselling community. because there's a lot of stuff you can learn from each other. We all don't know everything. I will never claim to know everything, but I try to learn a little bit from everybody that comes on, and you just grow from that, and you just take little bits and pieces of people and you make them yourself, and then you're this hodgepodge of awesomeness. So like I said, I'm just trying to slowly grind and get the channel flow. Once this channel is monetized, one thing that I am doing is I'm taking the lottery tickets to a separate channel. The lottery ticket is a pretty solid niche community of people that just watch stuff like that with lottery tickets or slot machines. And I want to pull that to its own channel. That way it doesn't draw, not that it's going to draw away from this channel. It will a little bit, but that will allow me to focus this channel strictly on the things that I do to make money and to help others make money. And then I'll have my channel. I'll still be able to do the same stuff, drop all the lottery content on a specific channel, and I'll get a specific group of people that's what they're there to watch. And that channel will grow and have some perks to it as well. Because I do plan on, by doing that, by having that channel separate, I'm going to make a Facebook group, and I'll be able to do group buys where people can get into a group of people to put in a portion of money, and then we all split it. We'll all get, like, say, $1,000 a pot. We'll get $1,000 worth of tickets. Speaking of lottery, there is ACOS. What is going on? A couple of scratchers. They are also fellow Texas scratchers, a husband and wife duo that are awesome. I was hanging out with them last night, so appreciate you guys stopping by. They've been hitting up, commenting on some of my live streams and stuff. Appreciate you. Glenn Swamp Picker is in the house. Yeah, exactly. Secret ones. Learn so much from the community and try to support. That's what it's all about. You don't have to agree with anything I say. Just support it. Support people. I don't agree with what everybody's thought process is, because I still, at the end of the day, I'm going to do things the way I want to do them. You don't have to conform to the way somebody else is doing it. I can't do stuff like Ella does. I can't do stuff like Crystal does or a couple of scratches does, but I can learn from them and just look. Like, I tell you what, they have an awesome system for their giveaways. They have a bot in their chat that it's the ACOS bots. And so it's an easy way to join without them having to do random stuff. It's pretty cool. And the way they have their stream set up, I love OBS. I use StreamYard because StreamYard is awesome for bringing people in. It makes it easier, user-friendly. But when I go to my lottery channel, I'm going to go back to OBS for my lottery channel, because I can customize that in ways that I can't customize StreamYard, and it's free. I'm still going to have StreamYard for this channel because, like I said, it's easier to bring things in. I'm also playing around with another stream setup that's called Ecamm Live. It's got similar. It's almost like a cross between OBS and StreamYard. But for right now, I'm going to be live with StreamYard because it is user friendly for bringing guests on and stuff like that, specifically for like my auctions and stuff. But when I go like solo, I said I'm going to go back because I can design my layout in OBS where you can't fully 100% modify your StreamYard layout. I can't put myself in a certain spot in StreamYard, where OBS, I can put myself anywhere on the screen I want and manipulate things that you can't do in StreamYard. But it's not as you can bring people on stream, but it's not as user friendly. Yeah, Adam, I'm gonna be sending out the link to you here in a little bit after this stream. I'm gonna be dropping you the StreamYard link, so you'll be able to get into the stream, and I'll shoot you an email. Yeah, I just saw that you went live. I was like, oh, Adam's live now. So Adam's the first person immediately reached out and said, hey, I'm ready to do this auction thing. Let's go. He sent me an email, and I'm excited for him. He's excited to jump in there and get in front of you guys and sell some stuff. So I told him, just bring whatever he wants. Like, bring as much as he wants, because that's one thing he asked me. How much should I bring? Bring it all. You don't ever know these auctions. You never know how much you're going to sell, how many people are going to be there buying. One thing, you don't want to do, if we do an auction, do we have to have StreamYard? No, you don't have to have StreamYard Secrets of Wonderlust. You do if like you don't have to have it to come on somebody, but you can set up your auction through YouTube Live. You can do it through YouTube Live, especially if you're just doing it by yourself. You doing the StreamYard, the way StreamYard works is whoever the host is just sends a link out to that stream to the people that are coming on, and then they can click and come in, and they can do that from any device. They don't have to have StreamYard at all downloaded or anything. It'll bring them into the StreamYard back. They call it the back room, and then the person that's running the stream is puts everything up and down. You know, puts the people, brings them in, brings them onto the live and stuff like that. So like, you know, here I've got, there's my money wheel for tonight. So I can bring that in. I can toggle that in as needed. So you don't, but yeah, you can run, you don't have to have StreamYard to do. I don't have to use StreamYard right now at all. I can set this live up directly through YouTube. The reason I do is because with StreamYard, YouTube Live, when you go straight through YouTube, they make you set the cameras and stuff, and I haven't found a way to change that. Like if I set it up through my computer, it's going to pick up my webcam and it's going to pick up my microphone, but then I can't get into that live stream from my phone if I set it up on my computer. I can set it up on my phone and it'll let me do that. So I don't know if there's a way to do that or not. That's why I use StreamYard myself. Couple of scratchers. Boom. Hello, save here first. Yeah, StreamYard, it's web-based, which is awesome. And you can go, before you hit 1,000 subscribers, you can go live on your phone with StreamYard as well. So you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers to go through StreamYard or OBS. So Perlini is here. Talking about, are the auctions more for resellers? It can be both, Glenn, because there's individuals that are going to buy stuff for themselves. There's going to be resellers that are going to buy stuff to resell. Ella buys a lot of stuff to resell. I buy stuff to resell. So it's for all. Hey, SR Bless Scratcher, how are you? Hope all is well. Perlini, hello. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fun, especially on my channel. I mean, you just show up to have a good time. That's my whole goal, is to just have some fun, give some stuff away, give some money away. Y'all see that? There's my money wheel right there. We're going to be giving away some money tonight. Going to be giving away some prizes. My whole, like I said, I'm going to be, in the chat, run the chat, keeping things flowing, giving the seller a break. So, as of right now, I just have Adam tonight. So unless I get another one, I'll let Adam sell 4 or 5 items. We'll talk before the live stream goes. And then, so he'll sell a few items, and I'm going to come on and I'm going to take over, drop some announcements. I'm going to be like the commercial. So I'll come in and then I'm going to give some stuff away every now and then, talk about some things, and chit chat, give, Adam a chance to get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, get something to eat. And then when he's ready, he'll let me know and I'll bring it back on and he can start selling again. So that was my whole thought process behind it, was just giving somebody a chance to give some people a chance to sell stuff that, that may be on the fence of whether they even wanted to do it. So why not, do it where I'm at? Let me run it all. Let me take the headache part of running the chat and running the all as one person. Then all they got to do is focus on showing up and making money. That's it. That's what I told Adam. Will tell you that's what I told him. One of my bullets that I put in the little thing that I sent out, and I sent it out to a few people that had messaged me. One of the bullets in there was just have fun, just be ready to make money. The last number 5, this was kind of what I sent, things that I needed from them. And number five was, be ready to make some money. All they got to do is kind of track who won their item. And then I just need the contact information of how they want to get paid. That way, Adam, I got your ticker ready. So there's Adam's PayPal information. So that'll be scrolling when he's up on the screen. You won't have to ask for it. It'll also be in the chat, pinned to the chat. So definitely, like I said, it's going to make it a little bit easier having somebody doing that. And that's all I got to focus on as well. All I got to focus on is keeping things running, keeping track of the bids, stuff like that. I can pop the bids out. Like let's just say here's the this I'm just dropping this. I'll have the bid. The current high bid is going to be on the screen. So that way you guys will know where we're at on the bid, stuff like that. Because sometimes chat gets lost, things get lost. But that'll be my sole focus. I'll be driven to track that stuff and to make sure that, and like I said, it doesn't matter what you have. If you only got 5 items to sell, show up and sell 5. Try to make some money. It doesn't matter. You don't have to bring the whole house. Like I said, if we have the more people we have, the more opportunities we have to get different items out there to people and give, you'll get, as the crowd gets bigger, you'll have more buyers, we'll have more sellers, and it'll just be one big happy family. But definitely something to look forward to. Like I said, that auction is going to go right here. That is the midweek auction. So 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I said, and I'm going to be doing giveaways throughout the night. So the money wheel is going to come into play somewhere in the night. It'll be random times possibly, depending on how many people are in there. The more people we get, the more chances of getting a $20 bill will go up. And as the stream grows, the money wheel will grow. Just a hint. So I definitely want this to stick and this to go places and do some big things. If you guys missed it earlier, like I said, some of the prizes I have tonight, I've got some water bottles. These are metal water bottles. This one is a tie-dyed rainbow. They do have a straw. They are metal. They do have a flip-up top. So these are brand new. I've got this one, the tie-dye one. I've got this ombre one that's 2 shades of blue. We've got this awesome watermelon one just in time for summer. I've got this ombre one, which is like a teal, 2 shades of teal. We got a bag of beaver nuggets. I have 5 bags, but one of them is being given away tonight. I've got this little patriotic red, white, and blue salt and pepper shaker. We've got some coaster sets. This one says vacay mode. This one says all you need is love in the lake. This one says party in the USA. This one says home of the brave. And I'm going shopping after this to get some more prizes. So me and the wife are going to go hit up a couple places after I get done with this live stream to go buy some more along with cash. We are going to have some gift cards as well. I went to the one Walmart usually Walmart has like a big section of gift cards. For some reason, this Walmart didn't have but a few on the aisles by the cashiers. So they didn't have what I want because I'm looking for like Starbucks, Amazon, some restaurant stuff like that. So we're going to be giving away some gift cards as well. So definitely going to be a fun time. You do not have to be a buyer. You don't have to have bought anything to win. You just have to be there. I mean, that's it. Just bring yourself and be ready to have fun. Chit chat, meet some new people, grow your community, drop your channel, etc., etc. Let me give some people some wrenches. Definitely want to give SR Bless. She's got one. A couple of scratchers. You now are wrenched. So I appreciate you guys for taking time out of your day. I know you guys are busy. They do some awesome live streams all the time, guys. They give away a lot of lottery tickets throughout their show. Right now, my live stream hasn't gotten as big, so I've got just 1 or 2 giveaways. But you definitely want a good time if you're into lottery. Check them out. They're awesome. Mr. Acos had a rough time last night, but Miss Acos brought in the hammer last night. But hey, that's the way it goes. He's got me thinking I got to bring my wife to scratch my lottery tickets on my live. I might have to bring. I haven't told her yet, but I might have to bring her in to bring some luck. But yeah, like always. But hey, as long as somebody wins, right? Yeah, Adam. That's the whole idea, is to make it a cool thing. Once I get my stream deck, I'm getting ready to order a stream deck. I'll be able to have some cool like sounds. I'm gonna be possibly playing some music, some copyright free music, thanks to another YouTuber. So I got some things planned. I'm going to be like the DJ MC of the auction and just kind of letting things flow. I don't have no auctioneer voice. I can't do, the whole soul. I can't do all that stuff. I can't roll my tongue and do all that number stuff, but I know how to keep, I definitely can keep it going. I can say, we got 5. Can we see 6? Got 6. Can we see 7? I can say that. I can't do how that they roll their tongue and do all that stuff in between. Can't do that. But spent 20 years as a Marine, not as an auctioneer. But I think we're going to have a good time. I think it's going to be a fun time for everybody, both sellers, and hopefully it'll, get people that may be on the fence of coming on a live stream or something. Maybe it'll give them the courage to come out and hang out and get people to know them better and give them another platform. It's another platform to sell stuff. I know I have a bunch of stuff to sell that I may down the line bring onto the stream eventually. But right now, I just want to be the guy in the background and making stuff flow. So for right now, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I have to get rid of. For right now, I'll probably do that via a yard sale. But I maybe I'll throw a box of stuff to give away. Maybe I'll put a little reseller box together. That might be a hint for future shows, is I may put a little flat rate box together and ship that out to somebody with some good stuff to resell. That might be a little mystery box giveaway. So definitely, I said, if you guys got ideas for the stream, I'm open to any suggestions. I know Ella talked to me about a couple things already, and I appreciate the input. And I said, I will take it and we'll run with it. I said, and we'll make changes as needed. As people say, good or bad things about it. If they don't like this, they don't like that, then we'll keep it. I'm never one to shy away from criticism. It doesn't, I just want to make it an awesome place to hang out and spend a Wednesday night. Even if you only come for 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes. I'm blessed that you guys showed up and that, took the time to say hi. Even just come in, throw a thumbs up or a thumbs down, because you all know it doesn't matter to me. I like them both. And share the stream out. That's a big thing. That's a big thing that can help anybody. I try to, if I know somebody's going live, I try to get on my community tab and throw a copy their live into my community and let people know, hey, this person's live. That's just another way to get it. Yeah, I'm in it to win it. There you go. Like you got sport cards. I might hold a sport card auction similar to this, just for sport cards, because I know there's a group of those people out there as well that, those auctions, if you've got sport cards, you want to bring them, bring them. There's people in, I'm in a bunch of live streams with resellers, and there's resellers that are trying to get into other niches that can make them money. They may not know everything about them, but that's the way we learn. The way I learned, I didn't learn everything that makes me money by, asking somebody. Sometimes you got to do trial and error. You got to try different things. You got to figure things out. And that's the way I've done it. Now I can pretty much walk in to a yard sale and just look around, and I've got a pretty good eye of things. And I don't know everything. I still, I'm not afraid to whip my phone out at a yard sale and look something up. I'm not. And I tell them I'm a reseller right off the bat. I don't try to be sneaky with it. And the reason being is, how many times I've said, hey, I'm a reseller, and the wife or the husband say, well, I got all this stuff we want to get rid of. What that you might be interested in. And I tell them what I'm looking for. That's just one of my tactics. I have a business card that I give them, because if they've got stuff that I'm interested in, what better way to get rid of it? They know somebody wants the stuff. That's an easy way to get rid of stuff. And it's an easy way for you to network with somebody, because guess what? If you go buy, say, video games from a guy, and then he's got a buddy that's trying to get rid of video games, he's going to be like, hey, call this guy. Word of mouth is probably one of the best marketing tools and networking tools you can do. When I had my junk removal business in North Carolina, I never paid 1 penny for advertising. I had business cards, and I had a Facebook group, a Facebook page, and I got into all the Facebook groups, buy, sell trades, and I dropped a generic ad that linked with a link to my Facebook page for people to contact me. And You know how many times I got a phone call? Well, hey, you did a job for such and such. I'd like you to come out and give me a quote for, hauling this stuff off. And it works. That's just, I've done it. I network. My kids get on to me all the time. Dad, you got to talk to everybody everywhere we go. Yes, I do. Because you don't know if what that person has to offer you or what you may have to offer that person. So don't be afraid to get out there and get out of your shell and talk to people. Like I said, when I go to a yard sale, I'll let them know. If they've got a lot of stuff that I'm interested in, I'm going to let them know I'm a reseller right off the bat. Because then they know you're serious about buying in bulk too. Because a lot of people, I tell them, if you want to get rid of all this stuff, if you don't want to haul this back into the house, call me when you're done and I'll come over and take this off your hands for you. And I've gotten free stuff that way. People that are moving, that don't want to deal with it after they've had their yard sale, they've made their money, they'll just get rid of stuff. Yes, some of it might be trash. Some of it might be stuff you don't want to sell. You can donate that, guys. Don't be afraid to donate either. I've bought stuff from Goodwill and turned around and it didn't sell, or I just lost interest in it. I'll turn right around and donate it again. Like donate it back. It's okay. You don't have to make a perfect 100% guaranteed money choice every time. Sometimes you got to experiment. Sometimes you got to take chance. I do that a lot. I take a chance on a lot of stuff. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it don't. But, that's how we learn. You're never going to learn. You can look at eBay sold comps and how the sell through rate and all that stuff. But there still has to be somebody when you have that item for sale on the other end willing to buy it. And that's sometimes just a chance. Sometimes that's just a chance. Yeah, you have to get out there. And like I said, I talk to anybody. I say hi to anybody. Just be courteous to them. Saying hi to somebody, get them. Sometimes they want to talk. Sometimes you get people talking. Then I tell them what I do for, somewhere I work in that I'm a reseller, an entrepreneur, whatnot, and we start talking. When I was an Uber driver, it was so easy. You want to talk to people, become an Uber driver and have your business card ready. Because the minute they find out you do stuff, that's how I got several T-shirt orders. Hey, Mom, what's going on? It's a family affair. My mom's in the chat. My daughter was in the chat. My wife was in the chat. Everybody's in the chat. So appreciate you guys stopping by. But, yeah, you just got to get out there and network. I'll tell you what, I ain't afraid to. I do it. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Like I said, that's just me though. Like I'm not there to, but I also tell them I'm a reseller at the same time. Because if they really wanted to sell it at a higher price, they wouldn't have it at a yard sale to begin with. But I'm not afraid to pull my phone out. I don't go up there and say, look, I'm looking up your item, but I pull my phone. I pull it out all the time. I pull it out at thrift stores. I pull it out at Goodwill. I pull it out in the grocery store. My wife will tell you, I can't go in a store without scanning something. I go down. If a store's got a clearance section, I hit the clearance section. I do all that stuff. So, I'm not saying, some people may not take it well, but I mean, I've also seen people selling stuff at yard sale with a eBay sold comp next to the item. So they already know what they can sell it for, but at the same time, they're not going to get that money at a yard sale, So that's just me. I have picked up my phone and put it up to here and then said, hang on a sec, and then look up. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you can do it discreet. What's going on, Mark's? Hey, Mark's got I can't tell you what. Mark's got a business plan similar to when I had my junk removal business. Now, what Mark does is Mark buys storage units. Then he gets what he wants out of them, but he also has people that buy certain items from him that he has a regular go-to. He has somebody that buys DVDs, somebody that buys like furniture. So He goes and bids and wins the storage units, hauls the stuff out of there, and then he's already got people that are ready to buy this stuff after he, that buys it. I had something similar when I had my junk removal business. I had a lady that repurposed furniture. We had a deal worked out. As long as, if I found any wooden chairs, as long as there was 4 of them, she would buy them for $10 a piece, no questions asked. I wasn't in the furniture business, so I already got paid to haul these chairs off. All I had to do was call her, take a picture, and she would tell me yes or no. If she said no, those chairs went to the dump. I already got paid to sell off. But I think there was only 2 times that she didn't take them. And that's because there was a couple of flaws in them that she couldn't really fix. One of them had like a leg that a dog chewed on, so there wasn't really a way she could kind of replace it or repair it. But that's a way, you got to come up with creative ways to find items. There you go. He sold an antique bed for $120. He probably got it in a storage unit. I started looking at storage units. I don't have a trailer, which is one thing I need to get. I don't have a trailer right now, and that's the only thing, the reason I haven't gone. We've got Locker Fox. I've got storage unit places that sell storage units all over, and I've got a couple I'm watching. I may go. Yeah, exactly, Swamp Picker. They look at that's another thing. You still got to do your research. He said the way he's saying it, they just looked at somebody that looked at what somebody else was selling it for. Shane does it all the time. Hey, like I said, it comes down to your personality. There's nothing wrong with being a nervous person about it. Some people I've seen that they feel bad, but like I said, it's my personality. But I also will go into, if I find some stuff, I don't just walk up to the yard seller and say, hey, I'm an eBay reseller. If I find a bunch of things, I let them know. Because like I said, I've had plenty of times where they're saying, hey, I got some of this other stuff. Maybe you're interested in it. And because I'll talk to them. Hey, what I do when I come to a yard sale is I ask, if I don't see some things I'm looking for, I ask them, hey, do you got any video games, electronics, coffee mugs, stuff like that? Because they may not have thought to bring that stuff out. Saying hi to my mom. Hey, appreciate it, Steven. I'll see you at 8, boss. I will be there. I'll definitely be there. Yeah, guys, if you guys have a link, drop your links by all means. That way, Adam, let me get you a wrench. I just noticed you don't have a wrench. That way you can drop a link to your channel as well. Feel free, guys. Drop your links like crazy in my chat. Like I said, tonight during the auction, I'll remind everybody that's the only time that I won't have people dropping links is when an item is up for auction. That way it doesn't get lost in the chat. Because everybody starts dropping links, the price gets lost sometimes. So that'll be the only time during the auction that I'll ask, and I'll just remind, hey, everybody, just hold off with links until till the item's sold. Once the item sells, boom. Kind of like if you guys have ever been in Johnny's Haladala, when he drops those links, he says go and stop. Kind of that same concept. That way we can concentrate on that item, and then once it's sold, boom, you guys can go back to your normal things. There you go. Look, there's Mark. I sell all my furniture myself while sifting for the gold jewelry, and I bundle the rest. I have a guy who does DVDs and gaming systems. I have a place to sell all the books. See, I mean, that's it. I said everybody has a different. Yes, Swamp. 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will throw the banner up. It's right here. It's at the bottom. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 7 p.m. Central. Yep. But, that's a business model right there that he doesn't even have to worry. He's got a guy. And once you make those contacts, guys, it's easy. It's easy. You've got somebody you can contact. Now you can go into an auction knowing you've got somebody to buy because he's selling to other resellers. The guy buying the DVDs, the gaming systems, the books, stuff like that, those are people that are probably resellers. So he's got resellers buying from him. It's a win-win. Mark makes his money off the storage unit, and then that's like me. When I get to a point where I want to sell stuff, I'll bundle stuff up. Video games are a big thing. If I have I have like 8 or 9 Wiis in the garage to bundle. I'll list a couple of the units by themselves, and then I'll list a couple of them with games that I probably can't sell anyway. And you'd be surprised that listing just a system by itself and listing 6 games that wouldn't sell for $2 a piece, the difference you can get in the systems, because some people see a better benefit out of those games just because they're games. Even if they're even if they make they're not going to play them, but they're a buyer buying, not a reseller selling. But I've done that all the time. I've listed a couple games, and once they don't sell, or if they're only selling for $2-3, I just bundle them up and I get rid of them with a system. And I get $40-50 sometimes more for the system with those games that wouldn't have sold anyway. So there is Mark's YouTube link. Colby, I don't need you to update me about she made some cupcakes that I totally left here and didn't bring to the rally, to the meetup, and she's saying they're frozen now. That's okay. There you go. I see myself being a treasure hunter who's hunting is paid. Exactly. And Mark will tell you, if you guys watch Mark's channel, one of the things he tells you is he gets all the stuff he wants and then some. So, he gets things he wants for his personal self, but then he gets stuff to make money. So he's not losing money by any means. There is Crystal's channel. Like I said, there's another auction. Crystal does auctions every Tuesdays and Thursdays on her channel. So definitely it's in the daytime. I want to say around 11 my time. So I think 10 her time-ish. So definitely keep an eye on her channel if you're looking for stuff. Like I said, she always has. You never know what she's going to have. No, Glenn, I totally didn't bring them over. Totally forgot about them when I came over. I brought the beaver nuggets to y'all, but I totally forgot the cupcakes. So, yeah, definitely, guys. Like I said, once you guys find a rhythm and you find what works, when I had my junk removal business, if you want an awesome way to make money and get stuff to source, start a junk removal business. And if you don't know how, and you're interested, hit me up and I'll do a video on how I started. I did do a video. There is a video on my channel of a job that I did. And I kind of talk about some things in there. It's one of my earlier videos. If you type in junk removal in my search thing, it should come up. But I can tell you guys how to start one. All right, Ella, take care. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. Mark's concept, he doesn't source outside of storage units. And it works for him. It's working great for him. Once you guys, like I said, find it, but a junk removal business, I can't tell you, I still have boxes and boxes and containers of stuff in my garage today to list that I got paid to haul off, and then it's stuff I can resell. I did a lot, I do a lot of house cleanouts. When people are moving, they downsize, they get rid of stuff that's been sitting around. I know for us, we downsized a lot before we moved from Texas, North Carolina. I fit everything in a 26-foot truck and my wife's SUV coming here. I wouldn't have done that had I not made about 15 trips to the dump or selling stuff, because we didn't have a chance to get a yard sale because we was right in the middle of COVID. Like, nobody was doing yard sales. COVID had just kicked off. Everybody was nobody was really going out. So, it was kind of hard for us to do a yard sale. There you go. It's been working for him for 10 years. So, if you're definitely interested in how Mark does it, hit over to his channel. He's got some awesome comedy to go with it as well. So just a great overall guy. His personality is awesome, perfect for YouTube. Does some of those videos you showed us, those little clips you showed us, Mark, of you destroying stuff. I wish I would have done the same when I was doing my junk removal business. Me and my daughter used to take aggression and anger and stuff out on stuff. We would fight over who would throw mirrors into the dumpster, glass, stuff like that, just because we were breaking stuff. It was awesome. But, you know, a junk removal business, I got paid to haul stuff off. And then what I would do before I took it to the dump or while I was at the dump, you know, because some of the stuff was just boxes. I'd just go through them. I'd go through them real quick, throwing stuff out, throwing stuff in the trash. And then, you know, I would go about that way, and I would get stuff. I have one lady that I did several jobs for her, but her husband had passed away 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. I remember what it was when we got there, but it'd been quite some time. Well, she was wanting to sell her house in North Carolina and move to Florida where her son was. So her son came up and they went through all his dad's stuff, all of, you know, her husband's stuff. They got everything sorted that they wanted. Then they left everything else. You know, they had a pile for me in the garage, and I did several pickups, stuff like that. I've got a lot of military. He was in the Air Force. I have a lot of military gear, a lot of military stuff. I found K-bars, a couple military knives, some military, older military uniforms. I have bags of that stuff in my garage right now, still waiting to be listed. So I can definitely do a video if anybody's interested on how to start a junk removal business. It's not hard. I started a junk removal business with my pickup truck, and that's it. And then I worked up to buying a trailer and a bigger trailer. And I'm telling you, it's easy money. It's competitive. There is some competition now. But if you network yourself and your customer service is there and you show up, you'd be surprised how many times I got calls from people that had called other junk removal people, but they either didn't come out to give them a quote, didn't answer their phone, et cetera, et cetera. It's good money. It's great money. Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you can make some money. There was times I was making upwards of $700, $800 an hour, depending on the job. It's hard work. I'm not going to lie. There was days that I was lifting 20, 30,000 pounds of things because I didn't have a crew. It was me and my 16-year-old daughter, Kylie. And we ran the crap out of that business. I had it about 6 years. I never expanded it. I literally just upgraded my trailer. I had a 20-foot trailer that ended up getting stolen. That's a whole nother story. I went to move my wife to Oklahoma and had the trailer stolen, but I just went and bought another little one, put some sides up on it, and I'm telling you, it's good. It's good money. It's good money. There you go. Yeah, I'm telling you, in North Carolina, we had these places that like you could pay to go break stuff. They had a room of like glass plates and bowls and cups and stuff, and you could pay, I don't know what it was, but you could go in there for like 10 minutes and just break stuff. That's a genius marketing tool because, I mean, it's fun. Breaking stuff is fun. If you've never done it, try it. You'd be surprised. It's like a stress relief, breaking some stuff. But, you know, maybe I need to break some stuff to get some views. I'm just telling you, it's fun. It's fun. I said me and my daughter used to try to break stuff when we were at the dump, stuff that was going to go in the dump anyway, mirrors and panes of glass or whatever. We would just, you know, throw it to see how cool it was, hear the glass break, stuff like that in the dumpsters. It was fun. But like I said, you know, always be looking for, there's different ways out there to source. There's different ways out there to find product for your eBay, Parsmart, Mercari, Facebook, wherever platform you sell on. The idea of getting items in inventory is the same as far as like whatever platform. You can source in many different ways. Some people niche down. Some people are specific. I only sell this. I only sell that. And that's good. That's what works for them. Your business model is not going to mimic mine. It's not going to mimic Mark's. It's not going to mimic Perlini's or Crystal's or, you know, anybody else. Glenn's. You know, it's got to be on you, how you do it. The way I do things, the way I think when I go into some place is not going to be the way the next person thinks. It's not going to be the way, Harry Tornado thinks. It's not going to be the way, Victoria Adventures Reselling, how she think. We all think differently, and we all look at things. We could all go to a yard sale and find something because we all have different mindsets and different ways of looking at it. I like to tell people to think outside the box. If you think outside the box, you're opening up opportunity. I do that with when I turn hobbies into money. I got mad at someone, found a bunch of crappy glassware, so I decided to turn into a Greek wedding. There you go. You know, you got to do it, right? I mean, Mark, I don't know. Do you do your auctions? Are you buying them online, sight unseen, or are you at the auction itself doing them live? Because I haven't done one yet. I look around on Locker Fox, and I've got a couple saved that I'm looking at, depending on how high they go, just because of some things I've seen in there. But I haven't pulled the trigger yet because right now I don't have a trailer. If I had a trailer, it wouldn't be a question. I probably, I could get it with my truck depending on how far away it is. But without a trailer, I'm probably going to end up renting a U-Haul, which is fine. It's not a big expense to rent a truck, but I'm looking for an enclosed trailer to make it a little bit easier. Specifically because like one unit that I'm looking at, it's got a mattress, set of box springs, and it's got a couple bigger pieces of furniture that look like they're gonna go to the dump anyway. But I can put those in my truck and haul them off. But me having a 10 by 20 storage unit, and half the space right now is still available. It's very tempting to go grab one and see how it goes. Like I said, I'm watching a couple. Depending on how high they go, I've got a price that I don't want to let it go, and that's where I'm rolling with it. Hi, Anna. I'm crazy. Oh, I didn't see Anna. I didn't even see you sticking there. What's going on, Anna? Appreciate you being here. But yeah, so like I said, tonight's auction, it's going to be good times. We're going to have fun. Hopefully we get some people in here. Like I said, if you're interested in selling something, all you got to do is shoot me an email so I can get you the information. Also, I'll have a place to send you the link. That's all, and I've got a pre-typed up little thing that I can send you with more of the info on it as soon as I get an email. But like I said, all you got to do is shoot me an email or shoot me your email on Instagram, and I will get back to you. Like I said, as soon as this auction's over, as soon as this live stream is over, I'm going to run to get a couple more things to give away possibly. The amount of giveaways and how many giveaways are going to vary depending on how many people we have there and how long we go. But like I said, I'm not putting a time limit by any means on the on the auction. It's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to go until we have nobody buying and nobody selling. I mean, if the sellers run out of items, that's a good thing. But I'm not putting like a set time limit. I'm going to put this in the chat, and then I'm going to pin it so you guys have my email pinned to the top. I should have done it from the get-go, but I didn't. But there is my email, and I'm going to pin that at the top. So all you got to do is shoot me a message there saying, hey, I'm interested. That way I can get you the information for the auction and what I need from you. And pretty much what I need from you is how you plan on getting paid. Do you plan on invoicing on PayPal, or you just want them to shoot you an email? That's all I need. That's really the only information I need. And then also give me a place to send a link for you to get into the StreamYard, to get into the live stream. So anybody is more than welcome. And even if you show up and decide, you know what, I definitely want to get in on this, hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram or something and say, or get my attention. Say, hey, TJ, check your email. And we'll bring them on. I'll bring them on there. It's not a big deal. Because I'm not expecting not everybody to get the word. I've been trying to push this out as many places. The link for tonight's auction, let me pull that up. I have that. Right here. If you guys, push this stuff out, copy, paste it, whatever you can do. If you guys send that link out right there, buyers and sellers wanted. So I said it's a good time for all. It's going to be free giveaways given away by me. If the people selling want to give something away, that's on them. They can do that too. It doesn't bother me. But that's what I'm going to be in the background, giving away stuff. I'm going to have some cold art. If you guys are just coming in, let me show you the money wheel. We're going to be giving away some money at some point tonight. You do have to be present to win. So because you got to pick a number live from the number and see who wins whatever's being whatever's being raffled off or given away. So definitely got to be there to win. It's not going to be something that I'm like, putting names on a wheel or something like that, because every auction every week's going to be different. So every week's going to get, as the auctions grow, the auctions get bigger. Money's going to be getting bigger. The money wheel is going to have bigger numbers on it. The prizes are going to get better. So, my way to give back to the community for the support, and my way to help other resellers, to give somebody, a platform to sell stuff and not have to worry about the logistics and the behind the scenes stuff. They literally, all you got to do is show up, have things to sell, and be ready to make money. Started YouTube in 2018. Had stored auctions to bring to the table, but I had to sit myself apart, so I went with shock humor. I got my first 1,000 after 6 months. There you go. Hey, sometimes you got to do that. YouTube's a weird creature. Sometimes you got to, that goes back to my thing I just said earlier, is think outside the box. I brought lottery scratching tickets to my channel, A, because I love scratching lottery tickets, B, because I saw there was a community for it, and I could sort of incorporate it into my channel. Like I said, though, I will be taking them away from this channel once this channel gets monetized. I'm just keeping them currently on here because I do a live stream on Sundays where I also give away money. You have a chance to win money. I have lottery tickets that are scratched as a giveaway at the end of the show. But I don't want to pull that eventually to its own channel because I think it'll grow better by itself. That part of the channel, plus that'll give me more time, more focus on this channel to do what I'm already doing, but it'll separate it a little bit and it won't cross the channels as much. But sometimes you got to think outside the box and find a way to draw in viewers or get people to hit that subscribe button that may not know who you are because they're not in one of these communities. They're not seeing you in live stream, stuff like that. I'm not saying go out and be fake by any means, because you could tell there's people on YouTube that are fake. They are. They're out there, and that's their thing, and that's cool. That's 100% cool. You just got to do whatever you need to do to kind of bring those people in. And if the people like you, they'll come. I appreciate. I've got, as of this live stream, I had like 1,127 subscribers. I love each and every one of you. And like I said, I try to be true and genuine. And that's just me. You're never going to see me, set up a storage unit or set something up fake. And those that do, that's cool. That's cool. It brings people in. I've seen channels that you can tell the whole thing is set up, and that's cool too, because there's people that will watch that. There are people that just want the thrill of what's going to be found or what's going to happen, what the prank's going to be. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you got to think outside the box and get people to come in. You'll hear people talk about clickbait. Sometimes you can do clickbaity things and bring them into your channel. But I've seen people. Somebody was in one of the live streams last night saying that one of the channels they watched said that they had a $10 million lottery ticket win. It wasn't part of the video. That person didn't win it. At the end, they just showed a picture of a $10 million winning lottery ticket. It wasn't theirs, but they showed somebody else's. Is there something wrong with that? That's a little deception, but it was there, So, sometimes you got to do stuff like that, and you just got to. It all depends on who you are as a person and what you can bring to the table. But think outside the box. Sometimes you got to be creative and do some humorous, funny things to just kind of break up the way things are going and try. Don't be afraid to try different things. You can always not. Door was open. Hey, Madam Sunshine, how are you? Uh-oh. Sunshine's in now. But, sometimes you can try. Don't be afraid to experiment with things, because if your channel's not growing or going the way you're wanting to, it's okay to maybe look at another avenue or another thing that you can do and experiment. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can just keep going. You keep trying things, and eventually you're going to find something that clicks. You're going to find something, you're going to get in your groove. And like I said, sometimes you got to change up the channel. For me, like I said, when I first started my channel was under Timo Designs, which is my craft company, my crafting business. It's where I do my t-shirts, hats, coasters, like these sublimation coasters. These coasters that I did, this was me and my wife after our wedding. It's on a corked back coaster. I also have this one of a soccer ball. So, stuff like that. I have, I wanted to be able to bring more of what I do rather than focus on just that business, because I do so much more to make money. So that's where the Jarhead Entrepreneur came out. I reached out to several other YouTubers. Reseller the Entrepreneur was one of them. I reached out to a couple people saying, hey, what do you think about this? I just bounced an idea off them. Hey, should I go to this? Should I go to that? I tossed the names around. I wanted to incorporate my Marine Corps career into this as well, because I didn't only do this while I was retired. I did this while I was on active duty. I made gift baskets one Christmas and one Valentine's Day. I sold gift baskets. I threw some gift baskets together, took them to work, and sold them like that. What's going on, Dina? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Mark hit it. If your growth is stalled, you have to up your game right away. You got to think. And what I do, like I said, I stepped back from YouTube for almost a year. Part of it was part of the move, but part of it was for a mental refocus. I wanted to get mentally refocused in what I wanted to do and where I was headed. What's going on, Todd? I appreciate you being here. If y'all want to subscribe to Todd, the Flippin' Hustler, that's definitely a place you want to be. Dina, the Thrifty Junker, as well. Make sure you guys drop your links in the chat. There's my daughter, y'all. She's marketing her dad. She must want something. She wants a puppy. So she's all of a sudden she's popped into my live stream. So Colby Cheese is my daughter. That's her nickname. I call her a few other nicknames, but Colby Cheese is one of them. I took a step back. I took the time with the move and took a little bit of extra time to get my mind and my body and my focus refocused on where I wanted to do. I revamped. I redid my logo. I rechanged some things, rebranded some things, and I started putting stuff down on paper. Sticky notes. Y'all that know me, sticky notes. I do things on sticky notes. I have a board right next to me. I'll jot stuff down, and I throw it up there. I have an idea. I write it down. I throw it up on there so that when I look at my board, I've got a mental refocus and something to capture my attention again, to go back at where I want, back in the direction I want to be at. So, like I said, I took a step back, and then now I'm back focused, and I'm still in the planning stages. I'm still getting some things organized and some things going. Y'all that know, I as of December, for 5 months, I was a caregiver for my father. I was the primary caregiver for my father-in-law, being that I worked from home. My wife has a full-time job as a special education teacher, so I had to step back even more because my father-in-law, his health and his well-being was now in my hands, and so that became a prime focus for me. And I actually grew from it. It's tough being a caregiver. If you've never been a caregiver specifically for one of your parents, it's tough. It's tough mentally. It's tough physically. and he was battling with dementia and Alzheimer's. So that was just like a roller coaster in itself. So, I stepped back and things are now starting to get focused and the wheels are turning again. And I'm back, with the help of my wife. My wife has been a big supporter. She knows, she can tell when I'm getting frustrated with things, and she can kind of redirect me. I have ADHD. I've got PTSD. I battle with anxiety, depression. I'm a roller coaster of emotion in itself. So my wife has been there pushing me, and she was like, look, with the live streams, that was one thing a year ago that I really wanted to start getting back into, I wanted to get started on the channel for many reasons. And so she was like, hey, it's time for you to get back in the driver's seat and for you to get back focused on doing what you love doing. And the whole point of my channel was to help others. It was to help take everything that I've got up here and put it in video form, put it in live stream form, put it on my community page and share and try to help other people. And that's where I'm at now. That's where I'm going. I've got things working. Like I said, I stepped back. I rebranded the logo. I rebranded the channel. I'm refocused back on what I love doing, which is crafting. I'm real big into crafting because I know at the drop of a hat how to make money with crafting, being the seasons, whatnot. And I just have multiple ways to do things. And I'm also not afraid to try new things. So I really get driven on taking hobbies and turning hobbies into money. That's just a big driving point for me. Crafting became one of them. I can do vinyl decals. I can do custom tumblers. You guys are going to see that coming up. I've got an order for a custom tumbler for a good friend of mine who's also part of a big, huge Dallas Cowboys tailgate group. These guys have like weekly meetups, weekly barbecues. They have big social events. So I'm really putting a lot of effort into this cup because that cup is going to be seen by thousands of people that are probably going to wonder where she got that cup from. So I'm self-marketing. I'm giving her a deal on the cup, and she's letting me pretty much do what I want. She gave me some things she wants on it, and then she's letting me free reign as far as the design. And that's going to be a walking business card out there. And I know I'm already expecting orders to come in from it. And that's when I get rolling with that. When I get in those grooves, you guys are going to see a lot of production. I do bounce from things, eBay is a focus for a little bit. And when I get going and I start listing, I'm listing like a madman. But then I kind of fall out of that. And then, hey, giveaway scratchers. Appreciate, stay positive. Appreciate you stopping by. Giveaway scratchers, another Texas Lottery scratching channel. So definitely check them out. Let me give them a wrench. Go ahead and drop your, they do a lot of giveaways. You guys want to know some giveaways? They do some crazy giveaways on that channel. But, thinking outside the box, like I said, as long as you guys stay focused on what your goal is for your channel, for your business, for your mental health, for you as a person, you'll get there. There's going to be bumps in the roads, and it's just how you react and how you don't let those obstacles get in front of you. A lot of us deal with different things. Like I said, I deal with PTSD. I deal with survivor's guilt. I deal with anxiety a lot. Depression kind of comes and goes. It's more around some different holidays and different events that have happened in the years while I was in the Marine Corps. And so that kind of goes in waves, but the anxiety and the PTSD is there constantly. So it's a battle. And I just try to stay focused on multiple things to keep my mind going in different directions. But then at the same time, my wife will tell me, hey, it's time to come off the computer, step away, shut everything down. And then, hey, it's time to come watch TV with me. So I don't always come to bed right away. I don't always get off the computer right away. And I'm sorry, but I just get so focused, and I'll tell her, hey, just give me 5 minutes. 2 hours later, I'm still redesigning thumbnails for a customer, or editing some footage for a video, or looking around on eBay and sourcing or checking prices of things. So but Thrifty Junker say, yeah, you never know what others are going through. So be kind. Yeah, be kind. And that's what I do. I'll show support. Like, you don't always have to agree with somebody. I know there's a lot of people that don't agree with me, and that's cool. I'm cool with that, because that's just me. And like I said, I always try to, just show support, try to be there for people. You never know what they're going through during that day. And I said, I say hi to everybody I meet, because you never know what they're dealing with. Two Hip Chicks, what is going on? Appreciate you being here again. But so tonight, like I said, it's a first opportunity. I'm hoping to get a good amount of support in there for the resellers. Like I said, Adam is going to be in there. Adam Hartman is right now locked on. If you guys are somebody that might be interested, all you got to do is hit me up at that email at the top. I'll shoot you a quick. There you go. Hey, Todd is Todd. I'm glad Todd said that. I don't like to put other people's out there, but Todd has stepped away. He stepped back from YouTube a little bit, and I messaged him. And the reason I knew he had stepped back a little bit, because I went to Crystal's auction on her, and Todd wasn't there, and I'm like, whoa, where's Todd? And so I messaged him, make sure everything was okay. Just because I know he's dealing with a lot. His wife was, he was dealing with a lot with his wife in the past with her health and stuff, and so. Just reach out to him. Hey, hope everything's well. And he said that, yeah, I stepped back, and, now his eBay numbers are up. So he got focused back on his eBay store. So sometimes it's okay. Sometimes we get wrapped around, and I know I did. I got wrapped around YouTube, being a YouTuber, and everything was focused on YouTube 24/7. And I lost sight of other stuff. I lost sight of my other businesses. I lost sight of, eBay. I lost sight of marketing stuff. But it's okay to, like you said, take onward, steer clear of distractions, and take action. You just got to mentally, if you need somebody to talk to, you guys have got my email right there. Hit me up on Instagram. If you're on my Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. I'm pretty good at getting back. My phone is like attached to my hip because, which my wife hates. But I do business. My phone makes me money. So I'm real good. Like I said, I have a customer service mentality. So I like to get back to people as soon as I can. Even if I can't get back to them right there, like right that second, I'll say, hey, I haven't forgot about you. Wendy can attest to that. She had messaged me about information on the auction as I was en route to New Orleans. And I said, hey, I just messaged her real quick. Said, hey, I haven't forgot about you. I just, I'll get back to you. I've been busy with this. I'll get back to you as soon as I get back home. And I did. As soon as I got back home, I reached out to her and gave her the information that we had talked about. There you go. Rose and Crystal. I just do like stop worrying about how and when I get a video out. I just have so much going on. Exactly. I'm trying to keep a schedule of Tuesdays and Thursdays dropping a video, but I'm getting so involved in other things. I'm even finding that might be hard to do. So I might just cut it back to 1 day a week, drop something each week. Once I get some other things like the lottery pushed off to the side, like I said, this channel, I'll be able to focus on a lot more. But even on my trip to New Orleans, I filmed 2 videos. I filmed a Buc-ee's walkthrough. I walked through Buc-ee's and kind of did like a tour of Buc-ee's, and I filmed on our airboat adventure. There was other stuff I wanted to film, but I wanted to, at the same time, I wanted to take a break and just relax and enjoy New Orleans for New Orleans. And we did. Like, I had plans on going downtown Bourbon Street and filming and recording. Me and my wife I didn't even take the camera, nothing. We just walked down. We just walked down in the French Quarter and just looked around. No recording, no nothing. And it was nice, because I tell you what, I love fishing, and I tried to start a fishing channel because it was something I love to do. But I started noticing as I'm recording, while I'm fishing, I was more focused on recording and getting the good shots and getting the good stuff that I wasn't enjoying. I wasn't enjoying fishing. And so I scrapped the channel. Like, it's still there. It's Jarhead Catfishing, but I think I've dropped 2 videos and I was done. Like, because I stopped enjoying fishing. Yes. Barbecue. I tell you what, we went to, what was the name of that? What was that tavern name? The James Brown. I know that was the name. What was the place? I can't think. I had it written down somewhere. The place that we went. I totally just drew a blank when you said that. But I did get I got a James Brown po' boy from this place. Oh my Lord. It had shrimp, obviously. It had hot beef, barbecue sauce, and then it had a spicy hot sauce mayo. Thing was messy. I had to ask Glenn like 5 times for napkins because that thing, I had it in my beard. That thing was just dripping with goodness. I can't. Yeah, I talked about it in my live stream on Sunday, and I totally forgot. And Monday, I just totally forgot the name of the place. I know it was Bakery and Tavern, but I can't think of the name of it now. But yeah, there you go. Every time when Mark's editing a video, he's always looking for a humor angle. Subsequently, editing video makes me laugh. I figure it makes me laugh. Someone else. There you go. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the place, Glenn. I just said it Monday too, and it totally like. Let me see. Po' boy. I totally cannot think of the name. So if you guys were at that NOLA trip, what was the name of that place we went and got po' boys at? Parkway. It was Parkway Bakery and Tavern. That's it. I'll drop a link to the channel. I'll drop a link. A cool little place. Awesome little place. This is it right here. Let me double check. Yeah, Parkway Tavern. No. Yeah, that's it. There's the Woolworth sign. So this place right here. So I got the James Brown. Awesome. We had a great time. It's an outdoor area. You got outdoor seating undercover, and just some awesome food. I mean, great place was packed. We came in there like 11:30, right at the right time. We waited in line for a little bit, but when we got ready to leave, the line for the wait to order was wrapped around the dang block. I mean, the place was hopping. Like I said, outdoor seating. You guys, if you click on that link, it's got a video. It's got a pretty much of a little tour of the area. Awesome little place. Bunch of old signs. Me and Glenn were looking around. I said, "Is it wrong that I'm looking around at all this stuff, seeing how much money is here that I could make?" Because there's so much vintage stuff to buy and sell right there. I mean, all kinds of signs and memorabilia. And there's right above where you order, there's an old Woolworth sign. So those of us that are old enough to remember Woolworths, there was a plastic sign above the place where you order right there. I mean, just an awesome little place. Very busy, very good food. I got a little 6-inch po' boy, fries, and a drink. It was a little expensive, but the quality of food was awesome. I mean, I think my meal was $20. So there's a lot cheaper stuff there, but that was like one of their specialty sandwiches. But it was well worth it. Like I said, it was great food. Everybody had a good time. But I definitely would go back. When I go back again, I'm definitely going again. So when I go to New Orleans again, I will be hitting that place up again for sure. And it's just up the road from the Mercedes Superdome. It's right from where the Saints play. It's right up the road from there, so it's not too far. All right, appreciate you stopping by, Todd. Get back to hustling. Get back to making that money. But guys, I usually run till about 3 o'clock, which is about 20 minutes away. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this short only because I got to go run and do a couple things today to try to get some more stuff for the auction tonight. But like I said, if you guys are interested in the auction tonight, just shoot me an email. The email's pinned to the top. Check out my community page. You can hit me up on Instagram, and I will get the information to you. But tonight, like I said, 8 p.m., Eastern Standard Time. Here is the link. You guys can find the link. If you go to my page, the auction itself is already the link is already there, so you guys can go ahead and set a reminder. But I'll post it in the chat. Here's a reminder for tonight's link. So definitely, if you guys are got nothing else better to do and you want to have a good time, come hang out, win some free stuff, see some good items. You might find something that piques your interest for yourself or for something that you're interested in reselling. But I'm going to close this out as always. Just remember, guys, be yourself and stay humble, stay hungry, stay focused. And until next time, peace.